When war broke out, I was only 16. But we were all so scared Hitler was going to come over and take our beautiful country on us. And Canada, as you know, is a peace-loving nation. And we had such a small army, small air force, small everything as far as military was concerned. So, but being part of the Commonwealth, we had to support Britain. But we hardly had any soldiers or anything to send them, so we did. But I worked in the war plant in Malton. I was a riveter on the Lancaster. I was only 16. But they soon trained us because we were so scared. And then we had a call from Churchill. He wanted more men. Can we send more men? And our Prime Minister said, we don't have any more, we're training them. So he said, what about your women? Well, that opened up a big bag of snakes. We're in. Churchill wants us. So the Canadian Women's Army Corps was formed in 1941. And we were to replace men, take their jobs that they're doing here in Canada and let them go fight. So we did. And I decided, oh, that's what I want to do. So I joined the Army. And what job did I want? And I said, if I'm to replace a man, I want a man's job. I don't want a girl job. I want a man job. So I got a truck driver. I knew nothing about trucks, but I thought I did. At 18, heavens, I knew everything. So away I go. And I was about 115 pounds, stiletto heels, silk stockings, long hair, and I wanted to be a truck driver. So I got in, I passed all my tests, and he said, you're too little to be a truck driver. And I said, let me try out. If I don't pass anything, I'll take whatever job you have. So I passed all my tests, and I got into the truck, and I discovered it had 5 gears. Nothing automatic, nothing. I just about died, but I did it. I think I chewed my heart every day. But I made it, and I got trained in, if you're going to be a soldier, you're going to have to do everything they do. I had to do route marches, battle packs, the whole work. Not only that, but I got my truck. And I got my truck of boots and shoes and mail trucks and ambulance and everything going. But I loved it. The one big thing we did, the women, was we were trailblazers for women who came after us. We opened the door for women to have a career in the military and other careers. I helped out with the war effort because I love Canada.
Tell us about
And I'm still a proud Canadian who values peace, so I'm proud to have been part of preserving our country's freedom. But we must remember that freedom comes at a great price. Many young women and men lost their lives in the war. And I was heartbroken, of course, when I learned about my brothers. But we paid a huge price for our freedom, a huge price. I feel honored to sit among all these wonderful veterans here. When I look at their medals and see what they've done, priceless. Please remember our peace. Worked so hard to keep the peace. That's what makes us the proud country we are today. Thank you for listening.